Hello, I'm Kate. I work here in the paper mill. In the laboratory we have some equipment that we use to test some of the paper that comes in. It copies what we do on the paper machine but on a smaller scale. Okay, what we do in the laboratory here is sometimes we get some different paper in to try, and we'll tear this up into little pieces and mix it up with water in this equipment, which acts a bit like a pulper to make it down into a pulp. Once we have the pulp ready, we use this machine to make a hand sheet. So the top here closes down and there's a wire here like on the paper machine. Once that's closed down and clamped, we'd fill it almost to the top with water and pour this pulp on top. We have a stirrer then which goes down in through the middle, stir it round, make sure it's all mixed up and all the same, and then we'll open the drain and let the water out. So then we open it up and we have our brown paper sheet on bottom. To get it off the wire, we put some pieces of paper, blotting paper, on top and use a big heavy rolling pin. 1, 2, 3, to squeeze the water out. Take those 2 off and lift the sheet off. So now we've got the sheet off onto the blotting paper and we need to press some more water out of it. Got a nice flat disc, metal disc to put on top, then some more blotting paper and put it on top of some other sheets we made earlier. And then the top of the press goes on and 4 big clamping nuts. Tighten those down. So now it should have finished pressing. So we take the sheets out that we made earlier. Take the paper off. And the sheet is attached to the disc. So the disc is supporting the sheet into the rack and the air can circulate through the holes and let the paper dry. So once the paper is dried overnight, we can take it out of the tower. And it's nice and dry and comes off the disc. And we can then take the sheet over to the lab to test it to make sure that the properties will make it a nice sheet of paper for our product.